you're trying to get through Romeo and Juliet with your freshman classes, you know that just getting them to sit and read it is boring as heck. It's followed by grumbles of, "Miss, I can't understand, this is too hard." But Shakespeare is meant to be watched and performed and engaged with instead of just simply reading it to read it. Here's what I do every single time I read Act 3, Scene 1, If You Know, You Know, to bring Shakespeare to life in my classroom. Students are gonna walk into my class tomorrow and be like, "Oh my god, what did she do to the desks?" Students can choose anywhere that they want to sit in the room, but if they pick one of these spaces in the middle, they know that they have to read for that character. We've been doing a lot of read watch of Romeo and Juliet, so before we start reading, I always review with students, what does Tybalt sound like? If he's always somebody that's trying to pick a fight, he needs to sound like he's trying to pick a fight. Naturally, by this point, students gravitate towards a role that they know that they could read well if they want to read. And if they don't want to read, they're genuinely more of an observer, they are going to track for red flags in this scene. There's an event or an incident that represents problematic or suspicious activity, they record it, the quote, and what is the impact or potential impact that it has on the rest of the play. And for only this part of the play, I give them each individual red flags. When they're on the outside of the circle and they're witnessing something problematic happening in the middle, they get to raise their red flag. You can run this however you want in your classroom, but I tell my students as a motivation for putting themselves out there and being a reader that they don't have to do this tracking. And most of the time that's trade-off enough, but I do tell them they have to commit to their role. They can't read with monotone and it's gotta be full confidence. When they're done with this scene, I usually show them clips of other versions of Romeo and Juliet of Act 3, Scene 1, so they get to see this whole dynamic play out. Drop a comment if you love this and you're gonna try it out, and be sure to like and follow for more engaging ELA.